Hello and welcome back to our channel. For those of you who are already subscribed, thank you for coming back. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and turn your notifications on so you know when we drop a video. Today, we are filmmakers and we are also the writer, director, producers, and owners of Along Came the Devil, starring Sydney Sweeney and Laura Wiggins and Bruce Davison, Madison Lintz, Matt Dallas, Jessica Barth, a slew of actors in our movies. Sorry it's been a minute since we did our last post. We are actually now working on our new project, which we are super excited about and can't wait to get started on. And we will be doing some behind the scenes and taking our subscribers along on the journey and releasing some kind of behind the scenes stuff, the making of the film, and things like that. So just throwing that out there to let you know that we will keep doing reviews, but we'll also be bringing you along for the making of our next film, which we will give you more information on very soon. With that being said, today we will be reviewing the movie
Top Gun.
Maverick.
Maverick.
Of course. So of course, right away. Oh, you're sipping and cheer. We cheered.
Cheers. Sip.
Cheers to you. Of course, like probably most people, we watched the old Top Gun the day before we went to the theaters and saw the new Top Gun. So we were just kind of getting ready and reintroducing ourselves to the old characters and Goose and Iceman and Maverick and everybody in that first movie, and it brought all those memories back and the music and everything. And
great, nostalgic.
Very nostalgic.
Yeah.
Okay, but this review is on to this movie.
No comparison. I just want to review it.
I have to say, I guess with me, obviously it was starring Tom Cruise, Jennifer Connelly, Miles Teller.
Miles Teller.
Val Kilmer is in it. John Hamm. There was let me shout out some. Let me shout out some of the younger actors that were in it. Monica Barbaro.
I can't see.
Louis Pullman, Jay Ellis, Danny Ramirez, Glenn Powell. Jack Schumacher.
Who?
Jack
Schumacher.
Okay. These were some of the younger pilots that came in to fly the planes. They were the new Top Gun recruits that they had brought into the movie. So amazing job across the board with the actors. Cheers to the actors. Let's get that out of the way.
Cheers to the actors. That's right.
Right off the bat, I just want to say, if you watched our Mission Impossible 7 trailer reaction, I started with I love Tom Cruise. I have to say, I heard a while ago, I love Tom Cruise, but I heard that Tom Cruise, if anybody could save movie theaters, like it would be Tom Cruise, and that he was on a mission and he was gonna, because it's, we enjoy going to the movies, and now the world's different. You can stream everything from home and you can watch things from home. This reminded us, I want to say us because it wasn't just me, because I said this to her right after we left the theater. It made me feel like back in the 80s kid. I'm an 80s kid. She's an 80s kid.
Yeah. Yep.
When you went to theaters in the summer when school was out and you knew there was like some kind of blockbuster movie and you sat in it and you knew there was no school and you were gonna sleep in the next day and you just were like, what a great movie. That was this movie, and I didn't even expect it, because I expected to go into it comparing it to Top Gun, the original, and my jaw was on the floor. She cried the whole time, which I'll let her tell you more about on her side. I was just so just in awe over the choices of this movie, how right everything was. Once again, knowing that just Tom Cruise is a master of his craft. He is so he's searching for that tightrope. He walks that tightrope, and everything he does, he walks a line of perfection. and it's truly, you can tell it's a love letter to us fans.
Mm-hmm.
It's a love letter to everyone who watches the movie. He wants us all to be touched. He wants us all to have moments of like disbelief. That's that old school. He makes you feel like a kid again. I felt like I was watching something where I was a kid again going, how'd they do that? Oh my gosh. You know, the story was fun. How does a pilot action movie hold you on edge where you feel like I've seen every scene over and over? You don't. You feel like you're seeing things for the first time. I don't want to get into the story of it. Obviously, I love the movie. Tom, I'm going to say one more thing and I'm going to pass the mic to her. Tom has a scene, and it's probably one of the overlooked scenes, where he goes and meets Iceman for the first time. And if you know who Iceman is, it's Val Kilmer. And Tom does a scene with him, and Tom's tearing up. And I'm not giving anything away, but Tom, as he's talking to him, is tearing up. And I'm thinking, as a director or a writer, I was thinking, like, I wonder how many times they shot this scene, because it would be, but Tom is so good. Like, and I've worked with actors like Bruce Davison where he's cried in scenes, and I'm thinking, man, they brought these tears and I didn't see. Tom just started crying, and I literally was like hanging on his words of just his emotion in his face and his eyes. And once again, like I said, it's just a scene that I wonder if that was a call, like he did it on his own or
Felt like it was on his own.
yeah, I feel like he just decided as an actor he was feeling that, and he
that's-
brought you into his world, and I just was like, wow, man.
So that scene
man,
stuck
oh,
out to
man.
you the most?
Well, that scene didn't stick out to me the most because there's so many great scenes, but that scene, as Tom as
Held
an
a heart
actor,
for you.
like
Yeah.
just kind of reached in, grabbed my heart, and said, "You're coming with me, bud. I'm gonna open up my feelings of this," and he did, and yeah. So in the action and everything. Anyway, besides the lighting, the writing, the nostalgia, the perfect timing of delivery on all the comedic beats and lines written in the script with all the great acting, I now pass it to you.
Well, let's choose of a part two. I think that just the way, and what I mean by that is the way that they took the story, and you can tell that they did not want to make this movie until they knew 100% that they had everything done and right and perfected. And I bet Tom Cruise was like, I can't do this movie until the script is perfect. This script was perfect. It was so well written. I'm blown away by these writers on the script. And that's just a little portion of it. The script was great. The actors were incredible. The scenes were so beautiful and well choreographed. Should we get down to?
Yeah, so let's get down to it. Cheers to the whole movie
Cheers
itself.
to the entire movie, I guess.
If you haven't,
You can probably tell from us what I'm gonna rate
we
it.
like it. Yeah, we liked it a lot, and yeah, it is that blockbuster summer feel good movie.
Yeah.
That like of the olden days when you were a
Go
kid.
see it in the
makes you
theater.
feel like
It's
a kid again.
worth
and
the money.
worth-
We're actually gonna go see it again
Yeah,
in
we're
theater
going this week. Yeah, because our boys actually haven't seen it. So
Yeah.
on 3, 2, 1, 9.5.
9.5.
Yeah.
It was perfection.
I know it
It's a 10 out of 10
Okay, I'm saving my 10.
for this.
This could have
No
been
way,
a 10,
this is a
but I'm
10.
saving. I could almost give Tom the 10s because he's back and doing his thing. I'm saving.
This is
my,
better than Mission
I'm
Impossible.
saving my 10. This deserves a 10.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah, it
So I
does.
was just trying to save room for that.
It
for
was,
that
I
10.
will say one thing that I wanted to say. It's I have like a cluster of favorite films. I would chump this in one of my top 10 favorite films of all time.
Yeah, absolutely. I would know. That's hard. It's like it definitely
Yeah.
bump something out of there, but we'll cram them all in.
Yeah.
So, all right. Follow our social media, our Instagram, and
Instagram,
you'll
'cause
see.
that's all we have.
We will keep you in. We'll be giving updates on the next film we're working on, and excited to bring it to you. So, thanks for watching.
Cheers. Love you guys.
Love you.
Mwah.
Peace.